So we're at the start of our journey, working out how to create an Excel spreadsheet that will recognize digits using a neural network. So here we're taking some testing and training data, which is the MNIST data. I'm visualizing it here on the screen, running it through the neural network to work out what number is represented by the image. Here is a percentage graph that shows how confident the neural network is that the number that it's found is the correct one. And if I press F9, it'll cycle through different images, working out what it thinks the image represents. Sometimes it's quite confident, sometimes it's slightly less confident, and sometimes it's wrong. Let's see if we can find one that's wrong. It's doing quite well. At the top there you can see that we're running at a 95% accuracy rate, and here you can see that it's determined that this 3 is actually an 8. Now it was fairly confident it was an 8, but it did think there was a possibility that it was a 3. This one is an 8, actually you can tell only by this digit here. It's a very poor image. The neural network thought it was a 7. It did think there was a chance of it being an 8, but the more probable was a 7, so again it's wrong. But as you can see that generally it's fairly accurate, even spotting some quite difficult numbers. So this is actually done by the neural network here, which basically contains an awful lot of numbers, calculations, in order to work out the predicted figure. And if we have a look in the Visual Basic editor, just to make sure we're not cheating, here's the sum total of the VBA, the Visual Basic, that drives this spreadsheet. And effectively there's two subroutines here, one that basically trains the neural network and one that tests it. And simply all it does is it saves me typing stuff in and copying and pasting and holding F9 down.